What is an automobile? So a vehicle that can propel itself, a vehicle that can power up itself. So auto means self and mobile means movable. So any vehicle or anything that can move itself with some sort of power like engine or motor, that can be considered as the automobile. For example, we have two wheelers. For example, we have cars and three wheelers and multi axle vehicles and a lot of other things also which are under automobile. So just for a question, just for a just for a deep dive into ourselves, I would like you to think and just tell me on day three, can a bicycle be considered an automobile? Or can a bullock cart be considered an automobile? So yes, if there is anything in your mind, we will discuss it on day three. It would be like a bicycle cannot be considered an automobile, or it could be a bicycle can be considered an automobile. So what will be the difference? We will discuss on day three. As of now, we just understand what an automobile is. So as I said, yes, anything that can propel itself or anything that can roll itself or move itself with some sort of power like engine or motor, this is considered to be as automobile. Then in automobile, we have various categories. And in those categories also, we have a lot of subcategories like two-wheeler. In two-wheeler, we popularly know as that there are scooters, there are bikes. But in these two-wheelers also, there are many categories. Like, first of all, you have L1 and L2 categories. And in those L1 and L2 categories also, I know this would be a little new to you, L1 and L2. But yes, trust me that once this session is over, you will get everything. So what is L1, what is L2, and under these two wheelers also, what are several categories? By the end of the day three, you will learn that. Okay, so what is a two-wheeler? A motorcycle or a scooter powered by engine or motor. That is a two-wheeler. Or any vehicle that has two wheels and the power is either on one wheel or on both the wheels, that can be considered as two-wheeler. So in most of the cases, 99% the power is only on one wheel. Unless it is required to have both the wheels, unless you make some imagination, you work it out and you power it up on both the wheels, then it will be a miracle. So far, the power is only on one wheel, and that is the only thing required. So in two-wheeler, we have a lot of components. Probably the point of discussion would be the IC engines of this internship. So though we have a lot of components, like you might be having a chassis or frame, you can say, is something that accommodates every component, every assembly, and every working system of the vehicle. So it is common for every vehicle. It could be a two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, or whatever. Chassis should be there, must be there. So the design of chassis depends on a lot of factors, like what kind of vehicle you are building, what are the operations that this vehicle will be performing, is there any specific purpose of design, what kind of load it is going to carry, on what kind of surface it is going to run, what number of passengers it will carry, a lot of things. So probably in day three we have this session of the chassis and body, so we'll discuss that in detail. For now, we will understand, okay, a motorcycle or a scooter that is powered by an engine is two-wheeler. Basically, anything that has two wheels is considered as two-wheeler. And though suspension and engine, transmission, body, steering, brake, wheels and tires, everything is almost common in every automobile. Their designs or their specifications or their system arrangement could be different. Like if there is a vehicle running, you have something to stop the vehicle. So that work will be done by the brakes. So in two-wheelers also, in three-wheelers also, and four-wheeler and multi-axle vehicles also. Yes, its design and its requirement of design and its working can be a little different or little situational, but yes, it is required. So is this suspension, so is this steering and engine and transmission, and anything and everything which could be there inside a vehicle. So yes, as I said, do you know various categories of the two-wheelers? So today I'll just give you what is, first of all, a motor vehicle and a non-motor vehicle. So if you happen to be a little updated about the Central Motor Vehicle Act or Ministry of Road Transports and Highways, you will understand that every vehicle that is running on road has to pass a lot of tests, has to meet a lot of standards, and has to be homologated before it is given the registration certificate, or indirectly, we can say alternatively the vehicle number. So even before vehicle number is given, there is a VIN number, VIN, vehicle identification number, that is allocated to all the manufacturers. And this is a unique code given for every vehicle on road, or every vehicle that is produced inside the manufacturing company in entire globe, that should have a unique vehicle identification number. So after this, the vehicle is made and then it is homologated. Let's say there will be several categories. There will be, first of all, motor vehicle and non-motor vehicle. So I'll tell you what is a motor vehicle and what is a non-motor vehicle. So there are mainly two types of vehicle as of now we are seeing. So one are the completely combustion engine vehicles, and one are the electric vehicles. So yes, there are hybrid vehicles also. So let's not go there. Let's just see what is a motor vehicle and what is a non-motor vehicle. So any vehicle that has either 250-watt motor, if we are talking about the electric vehicle, and its speed is not more than 25 kmph. Hear me, that this vehicle, it should have the maximum motor capacity or maximum motor power to be 250-watt, and its speed must not go beyond 25 kmph, then it is non-motor vehicle. And from non-motor vehicle means no rules will be applicable on this vehicle. No rules means there is no requirement of registration, there is no requirement of driver's license, and pollution and your uh, insurance, no motor vehicle rules are applicable on this particular vehicle. So this is considered as no motor vehicle. So now you would be wondering what kind of vehicles are there on road. Yes, there are vehicles like the electric scooters running in the market, and your cycles or electric cycles. Then in combustion vehicles or in combustion engine vehicles, you will see that this limit of power is limited to 25 cc, and the maximum speed should not go beyond this 25 kmph, then it is non-motor vehicle. Then again, okay, we consider non-motor vehicle. What are non-motor vehicles then? So everything except these datas or these details are to be considered as motor vehicle, and every rule like homologation is basically a certification procedure of the government agencies, that whatever the company is manufacturing cannot be allowed to run on road without proper approval. So that process is your homologation. So basically consider homologation as approval to certain standards. Okay, so now if we talk about two-wheelers, there are two categories, mainly L1 and L2. So L1 is in electric vehicles, like any vehicle should have a motor power to 4 kilowatt and the maximum speed limited to 70 kilometer per hour. That is L1 category vehicle, and beyond that the category starts L2. Then similarly in the combustion vehicles, this power is limited to 50 cc and speed is limited to 70 kmph. So that is L1 category, and beyond that is L2 category. All right. So let's just discuss a little brief idea about what kind of vehicles you have in two-wheelers. You have a scooter, you have a standard bike, you have cruisers, you have touristers, you have a sports bike, you have off-road bike, and yes, there might be a couple of more categories that we will discuss on day 3.